we saw Jawaan Taylor take another penalty, which was just awesome. And then just get roasted to death by Kayvon Thibodeau and Brian Burns. He's not good. They were literally doing isolation shots on NBC of him just getting destroyed instantly. One snap, he got bull rushed off his feet. Then there was another snap. I think it was Thibodeau went right around him, like just instantly went by him. But hey, don't worry about it. He's never coming out of the game. Ever. Jaylon Moore at this point, like, has anyone seen Jaylon Moore? Are we sure he's not like Leavenworth or something? The Chiefs just dropped him off on the way to the airport. Like, oh, yeah, he's going. Like, what the hell did Jaylon Moore do to anybody? If
he might suck.
You're just sitting on the sideline like, bro, I'm better than that. I mean, holy hell, put me in.
Matt, the only logical explanation I can think is maybe Jaylon Moore sucks. That's the only thing that makes sense. Why, if he didn't suck, why is Jawaan Taylor still in the game? There's no reason. There's legitimately no reason for Jawaan Taylor to still be in a football game other than the backup sucks. In my head, at least. I understand. Like, I'm wildly frustrated with it too. And NBC having the graphic ready to go about him lining off sides was insane. By the way, they just said, "Oh, Jawaan Taylor's here." I remember us creating that monster of all those penalties. Let's go ahead and have that graphic ready. They threw that sucker up at it quick. The only logical thing that makes sense to me is maybe Jaylon Moore sucks. And like, I don't think that's true though. Like that's the thing is I don't think that's true. It's so baffling to me why they continue to trot him out there. I understand it might have been a bad matchup for Jaylon Moore. It was a bad matchup for any offensive lineman, right? Kayvon Thibodeau, dog. I mean, Brian Burns is a dog. They got a bunch of dogs over there. It's a bad matchup for anybody, but holy hell, man. He was bad. He was bad.
I'm really to the point. I don't even care if he's bad. Like, if he's not just drawing penalties left and right on himself.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to scare anybody. I hope everybody's sitting down. If you're driving, maybe pull over for this take. Jawaan Taylor also is not good.
Oh,
it's not like he's Anthony Munoz over there getting a holding call once again. Like, if that was going on, like, all right, cool. You know, if Willie Rofe took a penalty a game, all right. I mean, look, man, this is year 7. Like, Josh Simmons, I thought in the first half, had a couple of rough snaps, played much better as the game went on.
Yeah, his first half.
He's a rookie in his third game. Like, yeah. Brian Burns is going to baptize his ass once in a while. It's just going to happen. I don't care who. First of all, Brian Burns is going to baptize really good players who are 10 years in a lot. Like, that's part of the sport. I can live with that. But when you're in year 7 and you're getting smoked by one guy after the next, and oh, by the way, here's a killer penalty. And his penalty tonight wasn't a physical thing. You know, I can live with the occasional, hey, look, man, I got beat and my guy's about to decleat Pat and I just got to tackle him. Like, yeah. I get that. I don't think anybody would not understand that regarding, you know, hey, you take that penalty.
Yeah.
Why did they have early in the game when they were driving and they could have made it 10-0? Mahomes got them into the red zone on a scramble on third down that comes back, not because of a hold, not because of illegal hands to the face where he's blocking a guy and his hand slips up. Okay, it happens. Nope, because he still doesn't know how to line up.
Mm-hmm.
7 years into his NFL career, still has no clue how to line up alongside the right guard. I mean, at some point, buddy, look to your left. If you look down the line and you don't see Creed Humphrey's belt, move up. This is not right. It's not like it's a guessing game of like, am I close enough? Like, I don't know. You know, like, buddy, your head has to break the plane of Creed Humphrey's belt. That's what it needs to do. And if you look down the line and you're looking over at Pat, you're not far enough up, man. You got to move up. Like, and that's the kind of stuff. Like, Nagy actually was yelling at them after that. Like, maybe that was part of it. But it's like, man, how much of this shit are you going to take for your finally just like, you know what? Sit down.
Yeah.
I'm done watching this. It's like if a guy fumbled 15 times a year, right? Like, wouldn't you at some point just be like, you know what, bro? Like, stop doing it. Like,
They've banished Carson Steele.
Who doesn't fumble. Like, they just never stop with the guy.
Right. And they do it they do it with fumbles. Carson Steele does nowhere to be found, because he fumbled the ball a couple times. Nope, you're not touching the ball anymore. But this weird long leash with Jawaan Taylor and these penalties is very. I know they're paying him a lot of money, right? Which also probably plays into it a little bit. But they have depth now. They have actual guys that they seemingly trust to put in there. It's confusing. It's confounding. And next week, you think? I mean, I don't know, really, because honestly, also at the end of the game, we didn't really get any answers on that. Kingsley and Simmons weren't in the game for like the last 6 snaps of the game. I don't know if you noticed that, Matt, but they weren't in the game. Apparently, nothing injury wise, but I don't know why that was the case. But I don't know what they're doing on the offensive front. Maybe they're just hoping it all works out. But that seems like a foolish errand at this point. As I'm looking at Jawaan Taylor's penalties that he's had this year, he's had holding. He had 4 penalties in the first game, right? He had 2 holdings and 2 false starts. He had 2 holdings against Philadelphia, and he had this illegal formation tonight against the New York Giants. A total of 45 yards he's costed the Kansas City offense. I mean, that seems like it would be enough to pull the plug on.
Like you brought up, like Carson Steele, right? That's who I was thinking of with the fumbles. Like they want, what, he fumbled twice? Like, all right, get off.
I think it's twice, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jawaan Taylor, like I get you're paying him $20 million. Guess what? You're paying Jaylon Moore 15.
No,
I don't really care that you're paying him $20 million. Also, by the way, you're cutting that this year, so it's not like you got to keep him happy. Like,
yeah,
he's gone anyway. Who cares? Get rid of him. It's just. Well, look, I don't want to harp on that forever because they won the game.
They did.
But yeah, that is just. I mean, at some point, like, is this a joke? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.